All right, let's talk about the most awkward part of pregnancy, creating a baby registry without looking greedy. Because somehow you're expected to make a list of everything your baby needs, but if you add expensive stuff, you feel judged. And if you add the cheap stuff, people buy it all in 5 minutes and you get like doubles and triples. Nobody knows what you actually need. And there's one registry mistake almost every first-time mom makes. Stay with me. When I was pregnant, I remember staring at that registry thinking, this is way too expensive. Do I really need this? What if people think I'm being selfish? Because suddenly you're adding a stroller that costs more than your first car payment. Then you start deleting things, then adding them back, then deleting them again. Because now you're imagining Aunt Susan opening your registry saying, well, isn't that fancy? But here's the thing that nobody tells you. Your registry is not your Christmas list. It's literally a list of things that you need for your baby. And honestly, most people aren't sitting there judging your registry nearly as much as you think they are. They're scrolling through, looking for something in their budget. That's it. Now, this is where things get tricky because everyone always tells you, only put practical things. Okay, so add diapers, wipes, burp cloths, bottles, pacifiers? But what pacifier? Wait, what bottle? And suddenly your entire registry looks like aisle 7 at Walmart. Meanwhile, there's one item you actually really want, but you feel guilty adding it, so you don't. And then 6 months later, you're literally buying it yourself, thinking, I should have put this on my registry. And can we talk about the price balancing act? You feel like you need a few $10 things, a few $25 things, maybe 1 or 2 big budget items, because some people genuinely want to buy you bigger gifts, grandparents, close family, friends going in together. But the second you add them, you feel like you're asking people to fund your entire baby. But here's what surprises me most. The most expensive thing that I worried about, nobody cared. The people who couldn't afford them bought something smaller. The people who wanted to spend more had options. Everybody won. And here's the registry mistake I mentioned earlier. Trying to make your registry for everybody else but you. Because when people build a registry based on what won't offend people, you end up with a registry that doesn't actually help you. The goal isn't to look humble. The goal is to be prepared for your baby. And can I ask something as a mom of 5? Because I genuinely want to know if I'm the odd one out there. If you're buying for a new mom, or you are an expecting mom, would you rather buy something directly off of their registry? Or would you rather buy something that you used and loved? Because honestly, if you've ever survived the baby stage, there are many products that saved your sanity. The swaddle your baby slept in, the diaper cream that worked for your baby when nothing else did, the carrier you couldn't live without, the random baby item nobody told you to buy, but ended up being your favorite thing, aka gripe water. Seriously, put it on your registry. I'd be pretty excited to get that too, because at the end of the day, most moms aren't keeping score. We're not sitting there checking receipts, and we're not comparing dollar amounts. We're usually just grateful that somebody thought of us and our babies. So put the stroller on there. Nobody is forcing people to buy it. You're simply giving people options. And honestly, most moms spend more time worrying about being judged than people spend judging them. If you're building your registry right now, give yourself permission to ask for what you actually want. And if this made you feel a little less crazy, send it to an expecting mom who's currently staring at a registry tab with 47 items open, trying to decide if a $300 stroller makes her look selfish. What did you actually get off of your baby registry? And when you're shopping for a new mom, do you prefer to stick to the registry or do you buy something that you swear by?